Do not buy the Ruiner2000 because it is a piece of shit. That's it. That's the end of the video. Have a great day. Nah, I'm just joking. In this video, I'll be breaking down exactly why you should not buy the Ruiner2000. But first, I'll go over all the benefits and glory you'll get by having this fine vehicle in your possession. Then, I'll shatter your dreams by reminding you that this once-was vehicle is indeed still once was. Let's start from the top. You may ask, what is this vehicle you speak of, and how does one acquire it? Well, I'm glad you asked. The Ruiner2000 was released back when flying bikes that shot physics-defying missiles weren't even conceived yet. Yes, that time actually existed. You see, back in 2016, the DLC known as Import-Export was introduced to GTA Online. It was the very first wheel-based vehicle that allowed a player to shoot missiles. Located on Warstock Cash and Carry and carrying a hefty price tag of 5.7 and 4.3 million respectively. But wait, if you thought you could buy it outright and store it in your garage, you might be surprised to hear that is Stone Age thinking. You'll first have to buy a CEO building, which ranges from 1 to 4 million. Then you'll have to fork over an additional 2 to 3 million for a vehicle cargo warehouse. Finally, once you've jumped through all the hoops and danced the chicken tango, you'll be able to buy this masterpiece of a car. Now that you have it, you might ask, what's the specifics? How many missiles does it have? How durable is it? Are there any special functions to it? Well, Bob, I'm glad you asked. Let's dive into it. Firstly, you'll need to know this is no normal car, and as such, it can't be requested through some peasant mechanic. You'll first have to pull up your interactive menu and scroll down to the Vehicle section. After that, scroll down to Request Special Vehicle and navigate to Ruiner2000. You'll quickly find out that the Ruiner only has 8 missiles, but these 8 missiles are among the most accurate in the game. It also has the ability to jump and glide by using a parachute. However, it only takes one rocket or RPG to blow up. You may think to yourself, but Frank, didn't you say this car wasn't very good? After all, it's got missiles. Although limited, has the ability to jump and glide. It also has the unique ability to be called and returned at will. And it's got a gun. What's so bad about it? Well, I'll tell you, Bob. It's been outclassed multiple times by cheaper and easier to obtain vehicles. Take for example the Scramjet. It's slightly cheaper at base cost, doesn't require a paywall, and has 3 times the amount of missiles. Oh, and also can jump just like the Ruiner2000. And additionally, it also has a speed boost ability. There's also the Vigilante that's $2 million cheaper than the Ruiner2000, but also has no paywall. It comes in with 30 missiles and a speed boost, but no jump ability. Do you remember the physics-defying mobile from the beginning of the video? Well, this is a way better option and only slightly more expensive. Once you buy the cheapest nightclub at 1 million, and you buy the Terabyte for 1.4, and sell the missiles for an additional 200 grand, you'll be slightly over the base cost of the Ruiner2000. You'll also have one of the fastest ways to move about the map, and it can easily aid you in heist setups or other activities. There is, however, one major drawback. You'll be known as the Scrub in the Sky, as it's undoubtedly the Scrubmobile. If you're going to be a scrub, you might as well fully embrace it and buy a biker club so you can call it at any moment. You can buy a biker club for as cheap as 400 grand. You also have the Tour as an option. It's a bit more than the Oppressor when you factor in the 3 million for the sub, but it's also handy to have. It has plenty of missiles, has a speed boost, and can drive underneath water. There are tons and tons of better options that far outperform and outclass the Ruiner2000. Please do not waste your money on that vehicle.